Hello and hello and hello, hello, hello. Let's do this. The most expensive thing you will ever pay is attention to the wrong people. Celebrating World Intellectual Property Day. Why give? Why are you giving it away? Celebrating World Intellectual Property Day. And my question is, why are you giving it away? Why are you giving it away? Okay. Intellectual property. Intellectual property is property of the mind and not property of the hands. Property of the mind and not property of the hands. Hello, Tara JJ. Tara JJ on Facebook. Thank you for popping in and thank you for your comments. I appreciate those comments. You'll keep the comments coming, and we're going to be popping them up on the screen as you share. And if you have a question, just let me know what your question is, okay? I'm Dr. Fred Jones. My doctorate is a Juris Doctorate. That's a law degree. I'm a literary attorney, a member of the United States Supreme Court Bar, a member of the Louisiana State Bar. But by the way, what I'm sharing with you is not legal information. I'm only sharing educational information and coaching information. None of what I'm sharing is legal advice. So educational purposes only. I'm an attorney by trade. I'm also a business law and ethics professor. Taught business law and ethics for many years at Kennesaw State University. You can look it up online. You can do the research. Kennesaw State University. I actually started Kennesaw State University's online business coach, business law and ethics program. At Kennesaw State University, I originated that program back in the 2000s and put their first online program in place, okay? So I've taught intellectual property on the graduate level, in the business school, and in the undergraduate level. I'm the author of 5 best-selling books. I help high-achieving women and a few brave men write your worth, value your voice, and tell your story, okay? Write your worth, value your voice, and create an economy around your story. Come on, somebody. Put in the comment box, economy. You know, COVID-19, a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are looking for ways to level out. A lot of people are hitting reset. And people are wondering, what can I do? What can I do? Well, I want to tell you one thing you can do. You can start paying attention to your intellectual property. And if you pay attention to your intellectual property, you'll find that you got probably more than enough to do all the things that you want to do. I believe that God has given you the wealth, the resources, and everything that you need to do what He wants you to do. Okay? So can we get started here? Okay? Can we get started here? Yes, economy. That's it right there. You know, there's an economy that's already within you, and that economy is centered around your story. Your story is the source of your systems. It's the source of your strength. And when you tell your story, you show God's glory. Come on, somebody. When you tell your story, you show God's glory. Okay? So go ahead and put your comments in the comment box, and I'm going to get started. What I want to teach you guys today is I want to teach you who is an author. Who is an author? So that's a question that I want you to put in the comment box, because a lot of people are giving away their intellectual property because they don't know what it is. A lot of people are giving away their intellectual property because they don't know what it is, okay? So what I want you to put in the comment box, I want to define who is an author. Who is an author? And when you get it in there and you get it in there right, I'm going to give you a sound, okay? I'm going to give you a sound. So who is an author? Let's have some fun today. And I want to teach you who is an author. That's all I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to get out of here. Okay, that's all I want to teach on today. Who is an author? Okay, who is an author? Okay, now I see one person has given me a comment, and I'm looking up on my phone here. I want to see if I'm live on Periscope. I want to see if I'm live on Periscope, and if I am, I want to see how that's showing up. And then after I do that, then I'm gonna get rolling. Yep, I'm blasting on Periscope. I'm blasting on Periscope, and I see John there. So who is an author? Okay, Beverly B over on Periscope says, who is an author? Tara says, who is an author? Valentino McNeil says, who is an author? Okay, now let's go. Are y'all ready? Can we go? Say go. Say go. 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 Because I'm fired up. I'm ready to teach this stuff. I got to teach this stuff. Okay. Although the constitutional copyright clause uses the word author, okay, the constitutional copyright clause uses the word author, this is a term that has been a lot of people. This is a term that people have wondered about. This is a term that people have tried to figure out, and they're like, "Well, what does that term really mean? How does that really work? What are we going to do with that? How does the term author really work?" Okay, and so I just messed up my screen here. No, not really. I did not really. Okay, how does the term author really work? Okay, so let's go for it here. Nope, don't want that. Okay, folks, I am sitting around here and I'm playing with these different screens, and I'm like, okay, come on, settle down and teach. Settle down and teach. Okay, Tara says go. Okay, although the word author literally means originator. Can I put that in the comment box? That's what you got to understand. Now, the terms that I'm giving you today, these are legal terms. These are the terms, and these are the terms according to Article 1, Section 8 of the Commerce Clause. These are terms according to Article 1, Section 8 of the Commerce Clause. They are the terms that will stand up in court. What I'm giving you today is the legal terms, not just some terms, just to be giving you some terms. I'm giving you the terms that will stand up in court. So the word author literally means originator. Author literally means originator. Now, this is important, folks, when you want to talk about your copyright. Now, there are 4 forms of intellectual property. Let's go over it. Let's do our homework. There are 4 forms of intellectual property. Okay, can somebody tell me what those 4 are? Okay, can somebody put the 4 forms of intellectual property in the comment box? The 4 forms of intellectual property are copyright, trademark, patents, and trade secrets. Okay, one more time: copyright, trademarks, patents, and trade secrets. Those are the 4 forms of copyright, of 4 forms of intellectual property. All right. Now, can I get you to put those in the comment box? Put that in the comment box so that we can see it, and so that this is popping up right here on the screen. I don't see any of you guys putting that up on the screen yet. So are y'all still there? Are you guys all still there? Okay, I want to see those comments in the screen here. Okay, I see someone says go. I see someone says go. Are you guys still there? Everybody's saying go, but I want to know if you're still there. The 4 forms of intellectual property are copyright, trademark, patents, and trade secrets. Okay, let's get those 4 put up in the comment box so that we can have it to go on. All right, there you go. I see them coming up in the comment box now. I see them coming up in the comment box. The 4 forms of intellectual property are copyright, trademark, patent, and trade secrets. Don't ever underestimate the power of trade secrets, okay? Now, why am I talking about this, and why am I even addressing this? Someone asked a question the other day: how do you protect your intellectual property? Step 1 for protecting intellectual property is to write it down. Write it down. When you put things in writing, hello Beverly over on Periscope, thank you. Okay, when you put it in writing, then boom, you know what? When you put it in writing, you take it to another level. You immediately take it to another level. Copyright, trademark, patent, and trade secrets. Okay? Now, the word author means originator. Come on, I need everybody to put this down because I'm going to take you someplace in this training. The word author literally means originator, okay? Now, thank you. Now, when you are the originator of the content, then you got a basis to protect it. I need to know that everybody got that one down. Okay, copyright, trademarks, and patents. Okay, that's intellectual property. Copyright, trademarks, patents, and trade secrets, okay? The trade secrets, all right? Thank you, Valentino McNeil. Thank you, Beverly B. and Tara J. All right? Now, the word author in the Constitution means originator, okay? Can I get you to put that in the screen? This is a huge term because the opposite of originator is what? Oh, come on, somebody. I'm about to get excited. The author of originator is duplicator. Come on, put it in the comment box. Now, the person who's the originator of the content is the one who has the true ownership of the content. You follow what I'm saying? So an author is an originator, And I want you to always remember that. Always remember that. Author means originator. Author means originator. And the originator is the person who creates the idea. Okay, so now I want to tell you something else. You don't ever have to worry about somebody duplicating your material if you are a true originator. Now watch this. I want to give all of you all something that's concerned about people. Author equals originator. That is the legal definition of an author. That's right, Mr. Valentino. That is the legal definition of an author, an originator. That's it right there. If you didn't originate the stuff, then it ain't yours. It's not yours. It's the author equals an originator. Okay, Congress through legislation and courts through their interpretation of the legislation have defined and redefined the word author. Congress have defined and redefined the term author. That term has gone through a lot of shifts and a lot of changes, okay? This means, author, to build in the requirements that a writer produces original works through intellectual labor. Now, I want you to get this down. You, as a writer, you produce original work through your intellectual labor. A writer produces intellectual work through your labor. Now, I want you to write this down. I need everybody in here to write this down. This will be worth your lunch break. This will be worth being late for the next meeting. Okay, here it is. Okay, are you ready? Writing is the action side of thinking. Okay, put that down. Just if you don't get nothing else out of this intellectual property today, take this and run with it. Writing is the action side of thinking. Okay? Now, how many thoughts do you have a day? You have thousands of thoughts a day. Thousands of thoughts every day. Writing is the action side of thinking. That's what it is. That's all writing is. It's the action side of thinking. And when we look at writing like that, now all of a sudden, writing takes on a different meaning. Now, all of a sudden, an author takes on a different meaning. When you write what you're thinking, you are the originator of those thoughts. And as a result of you being the originator of those thoughts, and you put those thoughts on paper, you have now created intellectual property. Okay? Now, writing is the action side of thinking. So now I got a trick question for you, and I need everybody to write in. Come on, I got a trick question. Writing. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you so much, Beverly, and thank you so much, Tara J. Tara J. Writing is the action side of thinking. That is so right. And Beverly, over on Periscope, writing is the action side of thinking. So Beverly and Tara, would y'all play along with me? Play along with me real quick. True or false question. Okay, now I'm kind of setting you up, okay? So let's do this. True or false? You can copyright an idea. True or false? Can you copyright an idea? True or false? Okay, now I'm going somewhere, so stay with me and play along with me. Can you copyright an idea? You can copyright an idea. True or false? Now, it's a loaded question, and I'm just going to play along with you. True or false? You can copyright an idea. True or false? Give me an answer real quick so that I can play along with you on this one. Now, writing is the actual side of thinking. Now, okay, now Congress has said writers produce original work through their intellectual labor. Writers produce original work through their intellectual labor. Okay, Tara, I see you have chimed in. Beverly on Periscope, what do you say? Oh, Beverly. Oh, watch out, Beverly. Okay, all right. So Tara says you can copyright an idea. Tyra says yes. Okay, watch this. Tyra, Beverly over on Periscope, I think Beverly over on Periscope says you cannot copyright an idea. Who's going to be right? Who's going to be right? Oh, Lorraine weighed in over on Facebook. Lorraine says true. Valentino over on Facebook says it depends. Oh, come on now. We're having too much fun. We're having too much fun. Valentino McNeil said depends on the form of the idea. No limit in God? Yes, you can copyright an idea. Okay, folks, let me just tell you now, this is good, and we could go on. It protects your ideas. Yes. Okay. So the question on the table was, can you copyright an idea? Okay. So Tara says you can copyright an idea, and she says yes. Okay. Beverly over on Periscope says false. You cannot copyright an idea. Okay. And then Lorraine says true. And then Valentino over here says it depends on the form of the idea. Can I tell you all? You guys are genius, okay? Y'all don't even need me to teach this. You guys are on it, okay? The real answer is what Valentino McNeil says here. It depends on the form of the idea. Can you copyright an idea? The answer is no. No. You cannot copyright an idea. The idea has to be put in a fixed and tangible form. Okay, everybody needs to write that down right there. Fixed and tangible form. Your idea must be in a fixed and tangible form in order for you to be able to copyright the idea. The idea is just something up here. It's just floating. The idea is like that, you got these ideas and thoughts, okay? But until the idea is put on paper, then you got to put that idea down on writing someplace. You follow me? When you put the idea in writing, then the idea has a fixed and tangible form. So in order for you to copyright an idea, the idea must be in a fixed and tangible form. Okay? Mr. Valentino McNeil, you get the applause of the day, sir. Let me see how that works. Yeah. Hey, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear the applause? Okay, that's for Mr. Valentino McNeil. Okay, did y'all hear that? I'm learning this new software, and it's a whole lot of fun. Okay, so the idea must be put in a fixed and tangible form. Am I going too fast? Are you guys getting value? Am I going too fast? Okay, now, the medium anyone to your writing is intellectual property, okay? And it must be put in a fixed and tangible form. Okay. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? Awesome. Let's give him a hand again. Okay. All right. Let's go a little further. Okay. Now, what this means is that your writing is intellectual property. This means anyone who first expresses an idea in tangible form, in other words, the first person to express an idea in tangible form in writing will be the author. Okay? So if you write something that somebody else wrote, you're not the author. You're a copycat. You're a duplicator. You're not an originator. You're a duplicator. And duplicators are not protected by the law. So let's not get it twisted. So this means anyone who first expresses an idea in tangible form, whether through the mediums of, listen to this now, I'm finna give you a list, and I want each of you to write down the list, okay? All of you who can stay in this live, just keep going down the list, okay? Now, here are ways that you can copyright your idea. These are people who are authors. Anyone who expressed their idea in original form by way of words. This is how you can become an author. You are an author. Number one, I'm going to give you about 5 of them, okay? Number one, by words. When you write something out and you put it in writing, that's authorship, okay? That's authorship. Words. When you express something in a painting, that's authorship, okay? That's authorship. Those are words. That's authorship. All of that is still authorship, okay? All right? Now, when you express it in words, so when you write, that's becoming an author. If it's your original thoughts on paper, you are an author. The second thing is if you paint something, that's original authorship. The third thing is, now I got about 2 on here that you're not going to think that you wouldn't think that you're the author of. Okay. And this is where people make writing a book real hard. They make writing a book real hard. They think that they got to write 3,000 words or 30,000 words or something. And they don't know that a book can be as short as 250 words. Somebody ought to put that in the comment box. Your book can be as short as 250 words. Okay. So words can be original writings. You can become an author through words. You can become the author of a painting. You can become an author of a sculpture. If you sculpture something, you're the originator of that. You're then the author. You're the author of your words. You're the author of your paintings. You're the author of a sculpture. Did you follow what I'm saying? You're also the author of a photograph. You're the author of a photograph. You also can be the author of music. Original music that you write is you're the author of it. Am I helping anybody? Am I helping you all today? Okay. Any of these people that put any of those 5 things in place, they are authors. They are authors and they are originators of intellectual property. You're an originator of intellectual property. All right. Now, let's go a little further. All music is an author for copyright purposes. A book can be as short as 250 words. You are absolutely right, ma'am. And Beverly, let me share this with you, ma'am. Actually, a book can be as short as 0 words. Okay, Beverly, and this is not a trick question. Now, let's have a little joke here. There's a joke out there that say, what men, they wrote a book one time. Somebody called this a joke. I don't call it a joke. I don't play that joke, okay? Listen to this. They wrote a book one time. They said, in this book, the book was titled, What Men Know About Women. And you open up the book, and there's nothing in it. You follow me? Okay, bottom line is, a book, Beverly, can be all lines, and no words. But in order to do a print Kindle book, a print book on Amazon for Kindle purposes, it needs 250 words. 250 words. Other words, you don't have to write a long book in order to become an author. It just needs to be what? Original. It needs to be of you. Okay? All right. So that's powerful right there. Was that good? Did that help you? Did that help you? Okay. So you are the author of your words. You're the author of your paintings. You're the author of your sculptures. You're the author of your photographs. You're the author of your music. And watch this one. Okay? Are y'all in the group here? Guess what? You are the author. Watch this now. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? You are the author of your recorded telephone conversations. Somebody ought to say, wow. Somebody ought to say, wow. You need to know this stuff. Okay. You are the author of your recorded telephone conversations. If you originate the call and let the other person know that we're recording this call, you're the author of that call. Beverly, what's that's a yes to? I forgot what I said or what I asked you about that you would answer yes to. Would you mind explaining your yes just a little bit more? Yeah, Lorraine. You are the author of your telephone calls. Now let me give you some value. Are y'all ready for value? Let me get 3 people real quick to say value. Okay. 3 people to say value. Yeah, you're the author of your telephone calls. Let me go a little further on the telephone calls, Beverly. On a telephone call, you can jump on a telephone call, and then, Beverly, you can have someone interview you. If someone interviews you on a phone call, and that interview is, let's say, an hour, and from that hour interview, you got 5,000 words. Do you know, Beverly? That is enough words right there to write a book. That's a book. If you got some friend who's a creative, okay, you got friends who are creative, you got friends in the television industry or the journal industry, and you want to get them say, hey, will you interview me? And you come up with a list of questions and they interview you, you answer all those questions, you got yourself a book. And you got yourself intellectual property. And who is the originator of that content? You are. You are. You are. Okay? Because it's your story. Oh, write this down, everybody. Write this down. Write this down. You are the expert of your experience. I want you to say that again. Put it like this. I am the expert of my experience. That's what I want you to say. Say it like that. I am the expert of my experience. See, this is why it's so important for you to tell your story. And here's the deal. Your number one piece of intellectual property is your what? Your story. The number one piece of intellectual property you have is your story. The number one piece of intellectual property you have is your story. Somebody need to write that down. The number one piece of intellectual property is your story, is your story, is your story, is your story, is your story. You are the expert of your experience. Second to nobody. Second to nobody. I wasn't there. Julio wasn't there. Nancy Nosey wasn't there. And Minimize Mary wasn't there. They weren't there. You are the expert of your experience. So whatever you've been through, that is the source, one of the number one sources of your intellectual property. Okay, folks, I've been going for about an hour and a half now. I've been going for almost 30 minutes. I got to let this one go. But I'm going to wrap it up on this note. You can write a book by having someone interview you, and then after they've interviewed you, then you can have the interview transcribed, and guess what? You have enough material for your book. Okay? So I wanted to come in and tell you who is an author. An author is the person who originates the content. In order to be an author, you have to be the originator. And when you tell your story, which is original, then you're not subjecting yourself to anybody else's approval. You are the expert of your experience. And when you share your experience and share your story, then you bring forth real intellectual property. Has this live stream served you all well? Have you all gotten value from this live stream? I want to know that you guys get value, okay? I am the expert. That is correct. You are the expert of your experience. Hey, folks, if you got value, I want to ask you to hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, do whatever you have to do to get notifications when I come on live so that I can continue to serve and support you and help you write your worth, value your voice, and create an economy based on your story. I'm Dr. Fred Jones, the world's only worthologist, reminding you the most expensive thing you will ever pay is attention to the wrong people. Y'all have a great day. Okay, yeah, the posts are a little delayed. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it was valuable teaching today. Okay, all right. The posts are a little delayed. At the time, I remember why I replied yes. Okay, all right. Not a problem. Yes. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all so much. And then I'll be going fast. I get all excited and I'll be going like fast, and that's not good. All right, but I'm the expert of my experience, okay? We're going to close out on that one. I'm going to leave that one up there. You're the expert of your experience, okay? So let's see here. Why this work? Oh, Lord, have mercy. How about this one? Oh, that's a little better. How about this one? Uh-oh. Let's see. What about this one? That's not bad. Can y'all hear those sounds? I'm playing around. I'm playing around now. This scope is over. This live is over. That was like a applause. Okay. And there's a bicycle horn. Can you hear this out? Yes. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, it was valuable teaching. Okay. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Periscope. Beverly says, yes, it was valuable teaching. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you, guys. Hey, listen, folks, I'm out. The most expensive thing you will ever pay is always going to be attention to the wrong people. Y'all have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.